Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Froe Show. My name is Frank Mankin, and I'm joined as always by my beautiful co-host Joe Murray.
Hello, Frank.
And I'm joined once again by Sammy Rees.
Hi.
Hey.
Good to see you.
This is your second
stuff
episode.
that's on this congregate.
Can we put more stuff on
Yeah,
it?
let's do it.
I got a battery in my pocket. I've got my keys.
AirPods.
I've got your face mask.
I got a puffer.
Got
Does anybody need an inhaler?
I'm okay. I'm not asthmatic.
Y'all.
Hang on. Just real. Hang on. Just hang on.
Literally nothing.
Just
There's a condom in my bag somewhere.
hang on.
We'll put this on there.
This is a very visual part of this episode.
We gotta get a bit of brand placement, so we'll put that there.
An empty box of LCMs.
How heavy is this barrel? No, I'm not going to do that.
What else have I
I have
got?
my Oreos still.
Oh, that's hot.
Beautiful. Can you take that stool off?
What?
It's like the one thing that's actually pissing me off.
I had a few Polaroids. We'll just
Yeah, beautiful. That'll do. That works.
there, down.
This is episode 99. Oh, that's nice.
Better than
I actually
stool?
can't see you now, though.
Anybody need chap?
Thank you.
Ayo.
I thought that was something else for a second.
Could have been lube.
No, I'm not going to say what it was on the show, but I'll tell you afterwards what I thought.
Oh, okay. Dope. That's a bit inconspicuous.
Yeah, a little bit.
Episode 99. What's up? That's exciting.
99.
I know. Have I told you that we're skipping straight to 101 because we don't have time to
I did hear that, and I was like, wow, this is going to be great.
because we don't have time to plan episode 100 yet, and we want to
Just-
make episode 100 good.
Good,
Just make
yeah.
a few party pies. Invite some girls. Girl to boy ratio needs to be right, and,
Oh, yeah.
and you'll be set for episode 101.
I forgot what it was like having you on the show. Who wants to talk about their hat while I eat some Oreos?
I do.
Sam does.
I came up with this. I don't get any royalties, so I did sign my life away, and I just reinforced it on the podcast. Oh, fuck
just
me. Okay, I reinforced it on the podcast, but it's pretty sick.
It is sick.
It's really nice. These are really nice hats. It makes me feel like I'm like kind of about to go into like the Amazon jungle and just like do some weird shit, talk to the
I feel like
tribes.
I'm about to hit the skate park.
Really?
Yeah.
I have a different image of skate parks than you do. I'm thinking like,
That's because you've actually been to a skate park.
wait, you guys have never been to a skate park?
Yeah.
Okay. But yeah,
Skate
no, it's
park.
good. These hats are comfy. If you haven't got one, go buy one. That's all I got to say.
Revel.com, baby.
Revel.com?
Yeah.
Or revel.com.au. Just Google Revel. It'll come up.
Have we fixed the journals yet? Have you done that?
Not yet.
You should do that.
There's a lot going on, man. I don't know what to tell you.
So how,
Can you skateboard?
Yeah, not very well.
Right.
I can. I used to, but no, I never really. I don't really have much of an interest in it.
It's because you're boring.
Yeah, well.
Vanilla Boy?
I mean, I can water ski. Is that close enough?
No, that's like yuppie stuff.
There you go. That's why.
You're a yuppie.
Here we go. You've got like the long hair and shit. I actually thought you would be the skater more than anybody, but no,
Nah,
okay.
Not really.
Damn.
I should.
What do you mean? He
I
looks
kinda
more like a
want one.
skater than me?
Kind of want to try.
Yeah,
it again.
yeah, you just look fucking crazy, man. Your hair's just
Damn.
you're like
Bit of
Sideshow
hippie.
Bob, like type of shit. Like it's out of control. You look like Lord Farquaad with a mustache.
I got told today. I think you've already seen this on my Instagram.
I did.
I got told today
man.
that I look like this dude. And his name is... Hang on. Let me go to my screenshots on my phone.
We go.
His name is William Murderface, if you want to Google him. I'm going to show Joe what this dude looks like. This is the dude they said I look like.
They're not wrong, dude.
They're not wrong. and
Honestly,
that makes me sad.
you like. There's just no effort anymore. It's all just out of control, dude. It's like after Lord Farquaad got evicted from the castle, he went and got a few tattoos, went through a rough breakup, decided to get a piercing, and that's where he is now, just in life, genuinely. That's where you're at. DreamWorks is coming
Honestly,
for their
that
money.
is pretty much where I'm at.
Fucking hell.
I put effort into my hair.
Look,
It doesn't show.
it does not show.
This
You know what
is-
you can do? Because you know what girls always do? They blame it on the weather. It's the humidity.
But this is,
Yeah.
I will genuinely say, this is controlled chaos. I will send you a photo at some point of what my hair looks like without, it literally like turns into a half afro.
That's cool. You should grow a full fro.
I can't do a full fro because the top is always straight.
That just looks
But this all
fucking
goes-
insane. Oh,
How's it
Yeah. You guys,
damn. You should clip that
I was
sound.
surprised
really
that I
good,
could
yeah.
do that.
Do it again.
I can't
it
do it
wasn't
again.
as good, wasn't as
Damn.
good.
I'm sorry, guys. I failed you. Sam, you've joined the vlogger.
Hey, yeah.
I have. I'm
crowd.
back. I mean, I've done it before.
Yeah, but you're back. You're, I feel like this time you're committing to it a bit more.
Yeah, 100%. The first time I did it, I think it was just like, oh, I want to be a vlogger.
Do you want to talk about that a bit?
Yeah, sure. I'll do that. 20.
Yeah,
actually, this story goes back way further because I had a whole secret YouTube channel that I deleted all the videos on. And like, I don't say like I didn't archive them. I like quite literally deleted them. But like 2017, when like vloggers were at their peak, I like started vlogging on like I think it was like my iPhone 8. It was terrible. It was like haunted mansion videos and shit like that, and like fucking challenges. Oh my god, the Oreo's slapping. You know what? I'm gonna steal one. But yeah, it was kind of just like a oh shit, everybody else is doing it. I'm gonna do it. Similar to like Vine and TikTok, and it was alright. It was alright, but it definitely wasn't what I wanted to do. And then I started again in 2019 when I was at USC. Shout out USC because they had the marketing team that wanted to, like they wanted vloggers, and so I did that. Except like every vlog had nothing to do with academics at all. It was literally just like self promotion on their fucking channel. I was like, "What's up, gang?" And then I just stopped. I think, and then I started again like 2020. Then I stopped again, and then started the beginning of this year. And then I kind of just had a lull, to be honest. I was like, I didn't have anything to film because like Rona. But now I'm back. I think I'm gonna stick around this time. It's fun. I did like today. Today was good. Frank and I went and got like time lapses. It was cool. You'll see them in his vlog, and my vlog because I'm gonna steal them. I mean, if you can steal my catchphrase, I can steal your time lapse.
Yeah,
you are.
good too.
I can't do it
But
again.
yeah, it's hard. I see some benefits to vlogging,
Yeah.
right? I see some benefits to it because it's like a visual diary. First of all, second of all, it's just it's a complete separate entity in itself from what I do every day.
Yeah.
And it's kind of cool.
Yeah.
It's kind of cool. It gives you a little bit more creative freedom than work inside this box of a script, storyboard, this. I don't have a script. I just kind of like go out and do what I want to do,
Yeah.
which is fun. It's
Yeah.
fun. A big push was from you though, and I did say that in the first vlog. I was like, Frank, what have you made me do? I was like, dude, this is not good. I was on the bus. People were looking at me. I was like, fuck it.
Yeah. I think that's like, we were talking about this a bit today as well. Like, you don't really realize how little people pay attention to you until you're like doing it. You know, like I was saying that I thought when I was vlogging that everyone was looking at me. No one cares. Literally no one looks at you. It doesn't matter. Like, you walk past a group of people and like maybe 2 or 3 will like turn around and be like, oh, I wonder what they're doing. But everyone just assumes that like you have a reason to be vlogging or filming.
Yeah.
Except for anyone in a position of power.
Yeah, no, literally fuck security guards, fuck station masters, told one to fuck off today, don't regret it. They're not even humans at this point. I think that they just like, because they have that power, they just want to use it, you know what I mean? They don't get to do anything else.
Understand the reasoning. Like,
I don't understand it either. So the security guard at the Valley Metro, if you're watching this, you look like a dollar store Steve Gomez, fix your shit. I'm gonna get fucking like, I'm gonna go to court one day and they're just gonna be like, so you defame people for a living? I'm like, yeah,
yes,
pretty much.
That is my job. It's all in the name of comedy and
There's a
therefore
little,
it's satire.
yeah, no, it's satire, but you do look like a dollar store. Do you guys know who Steve Gomez is?
Yeah.
Like fucking Breaking Bad. He looks like that, but like guy got dropped from the DEA, got fat, and that's where he's at now. He just fucking is on X game mode all the time. Like, I was filming the police with my phone one time when they're harassing that older lady. It's on my Facebook. That older lady in the Valley Metro. 89-year-old, anyway, separate story, comes up, no filming in the store, and the guy, Josh, who owns the coffee shop, was like, wait, what, really? And the fucking dollar store Steve Gomez was like, yeah, sorry, I need to stop. He was like, it's in the center's terms and conditions. I was like, where the fuck are they posting?
Yeah.
Who's reading the terms and conditions?
No one's going to walk into the station and be like, oh, there's a very large 1,200-word essay here on the terms and conditions.
I'm going to read it before I enter.
I'm not going to read that. I'm going to go catch my train and I'm already 30 minutes late.
Oath. That's it. And like, it's like, fuck you. And like, I had a moment of anger today because I was filming Frank. There's a really cute little clip where he's filming me from the inside of the train, I'm filming him from the outside of the train, vlogger things. And like, this fucking station master comes up to me.
We were gonna do this really cute scene where he's running along the train and and leaving, and
I didn't get to run because guy was standing in my way.
Yeah, literally
so
as soon as he pulls up,
he goes, you're not supposed to be taking photographs. I was like, it's a video, fuck off. And he just turns around and walks away. I was like, fuck you, piece of shit.
I don't but I genuinely, I understand if it's, you know, an event or it's in a private location or whatever. Like that, I'm like, okay, you know, if you come up to me and you respectfully ask me, like what were you
like the stunt you pulled at the airport.
Like what I did.
The airport, I get that. It's a federal offense, right?
Yeah, that was my own fault because I didn't understand like what the sign. That was kind of their fault because the sign wasn't very clear.
Yeah.
But you know, like that's understandable. That's like, okay, I'm sorry, I genuinely didn't understand. But things like that, where it's like, or there's the other one where you're in a public place and some random person comes up to you and is like,
can you not film me?
Can you not film here? It's like,
no.
A, public place.
Go
B,
fuck yourself.
You have no rights to your image when you're in a public place. C, what do you think I'm going to do with this footage? I'm not going home and like, you know, being nefarious with it. I'm not going to turn you into an international criminal.
I'm gonna put it this way. I don't give a fuck about you.
Yeah, literally.
You're literally a civilian. Who the fuck do you think you are?
Your face does not serve my story.
No. And like they think that like dude, this has a 2.8 aperture on it. Like I can fucking, it's only focused on me. No, you're not in this shot. Go fuck yourself. Like, and sometimes I'm shooting like actual like cinema shit, and I'll be using an actual cinema lens, T1.8. Dude, I can't see anything except for my actor's fucking nose.
But also, then there's the other side of it where like if you come out with a cinema camera, people stop caring.
They don't care because they're like, oh, this is da-da-da-da.
It's like the middle around. Filming on your phone as well, people don't care. Because people just assume it's for Instagram or something. But then the second it's like a DSLR or a photo camera, people are like, why are you filming?
Except Dollar Store Steve Gomez, because I'm pretty sure I could pull out like a fucking Hello Kitty, like
you could
one
film on a Tamagotchi.
1 megabyte fucking camera, and he'd be like, no filming. And
no filming.
Fuck off. But yeah, no, I hate it. I think most people don't care though, except for like old white people who just like, and then even then I'm like, did you guys never fucking take pictures on like family vacations?
But like that's the thing as well. Like I don't know, this is gonna come off really pretentious, but like one of the big reasons that I vlog is for that like consistent documentation of a time in my life, but also a time in history. So it's like, you know, if people in the past didn't film a random crowd of people, like you look at all those all that footage from like the 1920s that's been sped up and like recolored and stuff. Those people probably did not want to, like they didn't know they were being filmed or they didn't want to be filmed. It's like, you know, that's the same thing that we're doing now.
Let me put it this way. It's like, I think in like 50, 60 years, right? When we're fucking old as fuck, by the way, and like in a nursing home, old and decrepit and shit. Actually, we probably won't be. I was talking about Scarlett the other day. Real side note, it's crazy how long people are living these days. I feel like we're all going to be living until we're about 130 at least.
Unless the world implodes. But
and I don't think it's going to happen. I think that's still a long way off, unfortunately, for us. Damn. Fucking goddamn it. God fucking
sorry,
damn it.
What were you going to say?
But what I was saying is like, let me put it this way. People are going to look back on this and this is going to be their only way to gauge how like, you know, fucking 2019, 2020, 21, 22, 23, however long we decide to vlog for was. And it'll show that. It'll show the changes. We're catching public transport that's about 20 years old. In about 2 years, we'll be catching brand new trains because they're making some. Oh, cool. However, it's like one of those things too is like we're filming pretty much all the time. Our camera's in our hands, right?
So literally filming right now.
Literally filming.
Hi, vlog.
Exactly. So it's one of those things where if you think back to like 9/11, how many people just randomly had a fucking camera and filmed it? So many. And that's why there's so much footage of it. And it's things like that. Like even like if you think back further than that, the Rodney King incident. Some motherfucker just had a camera and was like, oh shit, I'm seeing this guy get beat up by the police. I'm going to film it. So that's the shit that like, I'm like, oh, well, you should kind of thank motherfuckers with cameras. Cause
it's like there's almost a responsibility for people that are comfortable enough to do it.
Yeah, well, 100%. Like
it's the documentary aspect of it as well.
We're both documentary filmmakers, so it's like that little like interesting, oh, I gotta film this in our brain. But yeah, fuck people who don't want us to film. I have a life, I know my rights. Go fucking hide in your room if you don't want to be filmed. I don't give a fuck. White ass bitch. It's true.
Oh man.
It's good to be back on here. Huh? It's good to be back on here.
Having fun?
Yeah, I'm always having fun. It's great.
Yeah. But no, I'm like super happy to be vlogging again. I just, what day is it today? Is it the 20th today?
Yeah.
Today is my 20th vlog.
20th vlog?
By the time this comes out, when does this come out?
Tomorrow morning.
This podcast?
Oh, Monday.
Monday, okay.
Oh, no, next week. Monday. This will be out in 2 weeks.
Monday week.
So Friday,
Wait, is
Saturday.
that after my birthday?
Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday.
No.
This is the day. This will come out the day before my birthday.
Oh shit! So I'm gonna be in like vlog what then? Like 10, 11?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll be in vlog 31.
She. But yeah, I'm
That'll be a month down.
committing to the daily thing.
Awesome.
I didn't commit early enough. I kind of like made that first vlog coming home. Didn't do it very well because I just had my phone. I didn't take a camera except for the cinema camera with me to New South Wales. But yeah, it's gonna be good. I think I'm gonna do daily with you, so there'll be a lot of cross vlogs. But yeah, I think it's also a really good way for us this year to document behind the scenes instead of always having to have behind the scenes photographer, behind the scenes videographer. Fuck that. Cutting labor costs a little. We got it right here.
Yeah, literally.
So it's good.
And we can show like as much or as little as we want with that. Obviously, we'll
100%.
show less than more, but you know.
Yeah, I think some of them less than more. Others don't really care. I think that like a lot of the short films I'm working on, fuck it. I can just show everything. Unbound will be something we can show a little bit more of.
Yeah. This will be the first mention of the name of.
Oh. We're gonna leave it at that.
We haven't said what that is.
Whoa. Okay.
We haven't said what it is.
Do you want to?
Let's maybe leave it. We'll just leave it at that. We'll just say that's the project.
Just Unbound. But yeah, that one we can show a little bit more of. But then other bigger projects we can't really because like it's one of those things where it's like we're actually fucking with people's lives then. Which it gets hard. But yeah, I think it's gonna be good. It's gonna be fun.
Yeah, absolutely. When are you starting vlogging?
Yeah, when's Joe Vlogs?
I should look at that again. I'm still trying to work out how vlogging will work with my style because it's very different to both of you, really.
I mean, our style is very different.
Yeah,
as well.
Yeah.
Even like, and also because I'm not a filmmaker. Like, I'm an audio engineer first, and then a filmmaker. So I don't know. I really don't know.
Maybe you make very audio focused vlogs. I know it sounds like really gay at first, like it's like it sounds kind of like what the fuck is that? Isn't that just a podcast? But maybe it's more focusing on like the actual audio aspect of rather than the visual. You don't have to focus on the visual aspects as much. Yeah. Frank and I are always going to be like, oh fuck, that looks sick. Like in this, like
but even then, like I don't know.
You're pretty run and gun. I found you're pretty run and
gun.
I like to focus on the cinema aspect a little bit more, but you could focus more on the audio aspect. Maybe your shit has really good audio. Maybe you actually show how the flow of an audio engineer goes. Like, cause I literally have fucking no idea what you even do. Like, I know what an audio engineer does. They mix audio. That's as much as I don't know how to mix audio myself.
Yeah. Okay.
So it'd be really fucking cool to see that because the saturation of like cinematographers on YouTube is fucking high.
That's exactly why I do my stuff the way that I do.
Yeah, and that's it. I have my own little unique style also. It's kind of, I don't like to look at other people's vlogs and go, that's what I want to do.
Yeah.
Which I found you don't do either.
No.
But you kind of have this unopened niche. There's audio engineers on YouTube, but they're all like fucking 40 years old and like
and just making beats.
Low key, pretentious.
Yeah, but even then it's also just
but like also I find that they're very like old, like they're like not
old
in a
school.
bad way, but they're old school. Whereas you're
it's all like highly
currently
produced. One camera, 2 lights in their office with like a synth in the back, like a classic synth in the background. It's like it's all like explanation stuff. Whereas I feel like you have a very
You could do
something really interesting.
We could do something really interesting. And if you did do it in a vlog format, it could quite literally just look like you have a really good top like mic and it sounds great. You go to work, that is where you're like, this is what I actually fucking do.
Yeah.
And I think that Frank has proved that the time doesn't need to be absolutely fucking tops. If you're not planning on making money from it, even then I think they brought it down, didn't they? It's no longer 10 minutes.
Now.
It's 8 minutes.
It's 8 minutes.
But even then, if you're not looking at making money from YouTube, which to be honest, if you're making money elsewhere, like Frank and I will hopefully be doing off of projects very soon.
I mean, like in all seriousness, if we're talking about making money, the reason that I make I've never said this on the podcast either. The reason that I make my videos 5 minutes or less is because I can't sit through anything more than 6.
No.
Particularly vlogs. So I've cut that down to 5 because I have mentioned this. We talked about this 2 weeks ago.
Yep.
Well, I think it's just one of those things where it's like if you have a look at my favorite vlogs to watch out of all of the very like big internet vloggers, it's David Dobrik.
Right. See, I don't like David Dobrik's vlogs.
I do because they're very easy to watch.
Yeah.
Now, if I'm watching YouTube, most of the time when I'm watching YouTube, there's 2 reasons. It's either to watch you, Froe, and Frank, which pretty much I like watching them because you're my friend, right? They're the only two things that I actually sit and watch when I'm focused enough to watch it. That's why sometimes I'm letting your vlogs, because I'm not focused enough to actually pay attention to it. I won't watch it.
Yeah.
The rest of the time, there's I want to learn something, or fuck, I'm tired, I'm going to put YouTube on to waste some time. I don't want to sit through 8 minutes of somebody's day where like fucking 6 minutes of it is just them drinking coffee and talking to the camera. Yeah. That's odd. Whereas yours are very bang, 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 bang. And when I finished my last vlogs, if you watched that, they were there, bang, 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 bang. And then I made the mistake of long talk to the camera. Yeah. Cutting that out this time. Yeah. Hate it. Don't care. I'm telling the story.
Well, that's exactly it. Like, you know, show, don't tell. That's what it's
show, don't tell. That's it.
And like, I've been trying and I've been working really, really hard to find different ways to show. That's why I built my top-down rig. That's why I've got like different cameras and different lenses. Like, it's like, I want to do more with animation and things like that. Like physical animation, not like digital animation.
Okay. I think that I'm gonna like really reap my resources. The things that I've like earned over the last 2 years. You know, my friend Cameron, who does visual effects stuff, I'm definitely going to use some of that, but I'm also only going to use that in some of the longer videos I've planned, and those videos are related to my industry niche. I told you the idea, one of the vlogs that'll be coming out and like soonish is going to be like I'm unsubscribing from Netflix. Yeah. It's not what you think. It's just I'm basically going to be talking about how streaming films have ruined the film industry, which is fucking true. Are they terrible? Have you watched any of the new ones that have come out? You're like,
wow, this sucks.
What's the fucking point?
But I mean, like, that's like the movie that I made about video games the other
that's
day.
It. Like, that's thing. I watched that and I was like, oh, that's cool. But I also watched a lot of Nakey Jakey and I was like, hey, the fuck, I'm gonna do this with film, like. And so it's gonna be cool. But yeah, I think you have a very untapped niche that you can go to. And yeah, I'm not gonna make money off my vlogs. That's why.
That's what I wanted to say about making money on vlogs. The reason they're so short is because I don't expect to make ad money, but what I do expect is sponsors at some point. Yeah. That's the way that there will be money. Yeah,
and that's it. Mine, I think I'm going to be closing off to sponsors a little bit because I don't plan on using copyright-free music. I like the music that like, for example, Life Could Be Dream that I was saying earlier. I'm plan on putting that in this vlog. Yeah. So it's going to cut me off a little bit. However, I plan on making money off them in the way of like, there's the link in bio, click that. It's my shop. It's my work. You can go support that. Because I think I've talked about this before to you, but this year I really want to focus on my website and create some kind of central streaming service for my shit. That you can go and watch it, like my short films, because I know I'm never going to get them on a streaming channel. You know what I mean? Like I'm never going to get them on anything that's going to make money. I'll make money off the premiere and that's it with short films. So I plan on having a catalog of short films on my website that you can go in, and it's very similar to the way that YouTube works, where it's like $2.99 to rent it, $5 to buy it, or you can get a subscription for $5.99. And that's very affordable. $5.99 a month is pretty affordable. It's cheaper than Netflix. We put a lot of time into our short films. And so I think that's where I'm going to make my money off vlogs. Yeah. Because it's like, oh, I made this thing. Go look. Go buy. And if my vlogs can kind of very nicely complement my short films, if you're watching the behind the scenes, if you're watching all that sort of stuff, you're going to go, wait a minute, this is really cool behind the scenes. I want to go watch the project. Where can I watch it? There it is. Buy it. So that's the business model I'm working on. Yeah. Which would be cool. And also coming for the Revel, the money that you owe me from the catchphrase. Yeah, but naturally. I've already contacted my lawyers. They're on their way right now. Yeah. Actually,
I mean, you know what? That's totally
live.
I've struck you with a DCMA.
A DCMA is that a new one?
No, it's just a copyright strike.
That's a DMCA.
DMCA.
DCMA.
What about DMX?
BMX.
What about
anyway? Speaking about my ex,
let's not go there.
Cut.
Ooey gooey.
Anyway, rat tests.
Fucking yeah. Let's all isolate for. Where? Actually, let's fucking talk about how's everyone been going with COVID. You've been hidden. How have you been going?
Yeah, fine. I very narrowly avoided it.
Same.
Yeah, I was isolated for like 5 days waiting for someone else to get their test back, so it was fun. Yeah, other than that, fine. Just all the like everyone's like works from home now or is on holidays because of the COVID garbage. So like I've actually found it really hard to stay creative because I'm just not like with anyone anymore.
Yeah,
so
I had the same.
I don't know if anyone. Maybe I don't know if you found that.
No, you're really good. You're really fucking good at just making your own shit, you fucking psychopath.
That's what I was saying before, though. Like, that's because I'm an introverted extrovert, and I'm the same way with filmmaking. Like, I really like collaborating with people, but I'm so fine just making stuff by myself.
You know what? I find that I'm just not creative in the sense of, like, I'm going to make some shit.
But it's not, like, we talked about this last week. We have a whole podcast episode on, 2 weeks ago when this episode comes out. But we talked a lot about, motivation versus creativity versus discipline.
Yeah. I get that.
And I think that's been my big
I watched that. I watched that, but my thing is, like, I'm very good at making shit when I can sit and write it. Right? I sit, write it, plan it, shoot it. I'm good. I can write.
Is that new Daft Punk song?
A whole book. Yeah, that's it. I'm gonna get Kanye West on there again, except this time he's just gonna be talking.
Write it. That was so stupid.
But then, if Kanye West comes on, like, is he just gonna talk about Pete Davidson the whole time now? Shoot it, write it, plan it, edit. I just fucking hate Pete Davidson. I didn't come out of that crash with shit and ended. My kids are fucking trash, man. Kim Kardashian, take me back, bitch. Like, that's just gonna be the whole song. But no, I think that I'm very terrible. Like, I watched some of your videos when you were in ISO, and I was like, fuck, I could never do this. But then I kind of could do the longer form scripted version of like, oh, I hate this because of this.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna do more of that.
So there was, of the 14 videos that I made in quarantine, one was scripted, and that was the video games.
And it was honestly my favorite video.
Yeah, I'm really proud of that.
It was so good. I think I messaged you that morning.
I'm gonna do more stuff like that. I'm gonna do one. I'm filming one this weekend. I'm gonna find the value of all of my Funko Pops.
Oh, no.
You fucking nerd.
And see if any of them, because it's been 6 years since I bought them.
Some of them are probably worth a little bit now.
Yeah, so I'm interested to see if any of if like that original promise of, like, these will be collector's items, will actually be worth anything.
It's not really. I take them out of the box.
That's why I pulled my Boba Fett out of the box. I got so many angry messages.
Oh, dude, no, so my ex-girlfriend was very into pop vinyls, and I bought a few, and I took them out of the box, and she lost her mind.
That's why you broke up.
Yeah, it was exactly why we broke up. Fuck, I hope she doesn't watch these. She doesn't. But no, I don't know. Other news, I went to a protest this week.
Yeah, well, we have like 3 minutes left, so you want to really quickly cover that?
Yeah, it was cool. First time I've ever done a protest, and I think it lived up to the expectation of protest.
Wait, that was your first protest?
It was my first protest.
You didn't tell me that.
Yeah, it was my first protest. That's why I was so scared.
Okay,
and I took a friend.
My first protest was the climate change protest in 2019.
See, I didn't go to any of those.
Massive one that was like all over the news, and I was like, I was so sick. I'm sorry to like.
I remember because you
and I
did
went up. I like climbed a statue and I was taking pictures of the crowd. I was so sick. Sorry, carry on.
It was good because it was a smaller, intimate one, but we made a lot of impact, and I think that I liked it personally because I am very, very invested in the topic. It was refugees.
Yeah.
By the like, it's fucked, and Frank agrees with this. Don't like it at all. So I attended.
To clarify, we do like refugees.
I love refugees. No. So we're talking about this.
Anti-refugee.
No. It's not anti-refugees. It was let them go. It's been 9 years. This is fucking insane. It was an
anti-detainment protest.
We read a study the other day. There's refugees who have been born in detention and will probably never be out because the Australian government has indefinite detention laws. It's fucked. So I went and I protested, and it was really good because it was everything that I thought it would be in all the wrong ways. Like I was like, I hope that this isn't fucking just going to be something where we sit in a park and nothing happens and people just yell at us the whole time. B, everyone gets arrested. It was really nice in the middle ground because I thought that I was like, oh, okay, if we go do this, it's going to be impactful. It's going to get people a little bit riled up because I think that any protest needs to make people a little bit mad. That's the only way that they impact. And 3 people are going to listen. And that happened. We were handing out flyers. People were taking them. But yeah, we started off in Anzac Park and we marched down and went to the whole up to immigration, and we stood in front of it, stopped every bus in the city for like 30 minutes. It was kind of good. And this is what I was saying to my friend Josh. I was like, look, I just really dislike that people got so fucking mad that their bus was delayed by 30 minutes when people have been locked up for 9 fucking years. And by the way, it was not like we fucking fucked everything.
Yeah.
We blocked 2 bus stops.
Yeah.
We just blocked one bit. They literally go bump, 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 and they're fine. Like, it was blocked off a little capillary.
Yeah.
And so it was like kind of like annoying to me. I was like, fuck, I was getting really mad. And that's why my voice is gone, because every time someone would yell like, some of us have jobs, I just scream back at them, top of my fucking lungs.
So do we.
Free, free, the refugees, just fucking like top of lung. And it was good, and I really enjoyed it, and I'm going to more. I know that you're coming to one with me, and I think that on that note, I think that everyone who is passionate about anything should go. And I said that on my Instagram. I said, if in the last few weeks you've been sharing shit from Amnesty International, because every white girl and their fucking friend follows Amnesty, that's saying shit like, you know, oh, this is unfair because Dovajic is in prison and yada yada yada. What about our refugees? If you've been sharing that shit, fucking take action. Come out, protest. Which I think is very, very important, because if you're passionate about anything, and all you do is share it on social media, that's great. That's a little bit of activism. But if you don't back it up with a protest, because that's the shit that actually fucking makes an impact, you're not really doing anything. If you think about any change that's happened in the history of our entire existence, whether it's women being able to vote, black people being able to vote, black people being even able to fucking live without being slaves, is because people burnt down the fucking White House. People fucking marched on the Capitol. People fucking made absolute anarchy in the streets. You got to force the opposition to do what you want. No one's ever just going to give up. And I think that our generation has such a potential, because we're all such like very passionate people about the right things, most of us. However, we're also very fucking terrible at actually doing anything about it, because we're all fucking lazy. So my word to anybody who is listening to this, who's passionate about anything, if there's a protest happening and you can get to it, go. Go do it, because the more people, the more you fuck up, the more that we annoy the general public who doesn't care, the more likely politicians are going to be, we can't fucking afford this anymore, let's just change it. That's the only way that you get change. And we did that. You know, police tried to like turn us into a certain spot so we didn't block one-way traffic. No, because if you block one-way traffic, it's going to make more of an impact. Go that way. And so we went through them, and that's important. I think that that's really, really important. And it's a lovely group of people. It's a very, very much a community sense. And I find that if you attend those things regularly, you become a part of that community, and you're all Gucci. So go, do it. Go protest.
That's a good spot to end it, I think.
Great.
Awesome. Well, that was episode 99. See you next week for 101, because we'll do 100 whenever we get time. Thank you so much for watching or listening to this episode of The Froe Show, and we will see you next week. Do you want to say the last bye?
Sure.
I'm going to press the button, though.
Okay.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.
Yeah, thanks.